A few years ago, this console was basically a ghost. Nobody could find one anywhere. Why? Back in 2020, Sony dropped the PlayStation 5. Microsoft launched a brand new Xbox. And for a long time after launch, they were really hard to find at the regular store price. Then in 2025, Nintendo's Switch 2 came out, and consoles vanished from shelves all over again. So what's actually going on? Okay, let's plug this in. To figure out why consoles keep selling out, you only need 3 magic words: supply, demand, and chips. Lots of chips. Quick refresher. Imagine you saved your allowance for months to buy the last limited edition trading card in your town. Only one exists, but everyone wants it. Supply is tiny. Demand is huge. So the price for that card shoots way up, and people lose their minds trying to grab it. Game consoles work the same way. Companies have to make the console. That's supply. Millions of gamers want one. That's demand. When those two get out of sync, you get the sold-out screen of doom. But here's the twist. Consoles aren't just plastic and buttons. They're packed with tiny pieces of technology called computer chips. Basically the brain of every gadget. Starting in 2020, the world went chip crazy. When the pandemic hit and everyone got stuck at home, demand for laptops, phones, tablets, and gaming gear absolutely exploded. At the same time, car companies panicked. They thought no one would buy cars, so they canceled their chip orders. Factories, shipping, packaging, everything got stretched thin. Then a funny thing happened. People did keep buying cars. Automakers ran back to rebook their chips, only to find the line already overflowing. And here's the thing. Consoles need every kind of chip. The cutting-edge brain, sure, but also a bunch of older, simpler chips for power and memory. All of those got squeezed at the same time. And chip factories can't just speed up. New ones take years to build and cost billions of dollars. It didn't help that the world's most advanced chips, the ones consoles depend on, mostly come from a single island called Taiwan, from one giant company called TSMC. So when global demand piles up, that one line gets really, really long. By the time Nintendo launched the Switch 2 in 2025, that big chip crunch had mostly passed. The Switch 2 shortage was a different story, more about Nintendo's careful production schedule running into massive launch day demand. There's another layer too. Whenever a console restocked online, automated programs called bots could grab them in seconds, way faster than any human clicking buy. Then resellers called scalpers flipped those consoles for double, sometimes triple the price. Here's the cool econ part. Sony launched the PS5 at $500, and Nintendo launched the Switch 2 around $450. But on eBay, the real price people paid spiked way higher. That's what economists call a shortage. When more people want the product at the official price than companies have to sell, the resale market shoots up to fill the gap. And the bigger the gap, the bigger the shortage. Here's the sneaky part though. Scalpers only make money when companies set the launch price lower than what people would actually pay. If Sony had charged $1,200 from day one, the bots would have stayed home. There'd be nothing to flip. Underpricing the launch is what creates the eBay arbitrage in the first place. Sony and Microsoft fought back with purchase limits, in-store-only restocks, and online waiting rooms. But every restock still turned into a hyped-up event, because nothing fuels hype like scarcity. Now here's the part nobody tells you. Have you ever heard the saying about printers? Printers themselves are pretty cheap, but the ink costs a fortune. That's not an accident. Printer companies practically give you the printer, because they know they'll make their money back on cartridges, year after year. Game consoles pull off a similar trick. When a new PlayStation or Xbox launches, Sony and Microsoft often sell it for less than it costs to actually build. Yep, at a real loss. Eventually, for most consoles, production gets cheaper and the hardware turns profitable too, but not always. The real money? It's in the games, the monthly subscriptions, the digital downloads, and the online stores you keep paying for. So a Switch, Xbox, or PlayStation sitting in your living room is basically a gateway. Every $70 game on their digital store, the console maker pockets about 30%. Every PlayStation Plus or Xbox Game Pass payment, every digital purchase, catching. The game studio gets the rest, but those platform cuts add up across millions of sales. Nintendo plays it a little differently. They usually make a small profit on each console itself, not just on the games. But across the whole industry, the playbook is the same. Get the box into the home, then earn on everything that plugs into it. So next time something's sold out everywhere, try asking yourself, is this a real shortage cooling off? A brand new launch with massive hype? Or a company quietly betting you'll keep paying them for years once the box is yours? Sometimes it's all three at once. And that's your sense to know. Hit subscribe. Next time we're cracking open inflation and why prices keep going up even when they're supposed to come down.